Chow, chow. Mm. Oh boy. Yes, we're back. We're back. Okay. What are we doing today? Oh, I know what we're doing. Simple. Simple. It starts with A and ends in H. Let's go. Alright. This is day 3 of streaming, but really in my world, like day 4 of attempts. Kind of. Maybe four and a half is more accurate, actually. Is the time it is right now. Anyways, let's make 0 mistakes. Let's make sure the reason we lose is because we picked terrible cards, not because we misplayed fights. Like that's, I think that's like one area I can still really improve in. Like my deck building is probably kind of sus still, but my plays, actual play is I think the most suspect out of everything, and I think I've gotten better at that slowly. Hopefully we can, hopefully that improvement can show some product. What direction are we looking at? We're going up against the slime man. And there is a 3 elite path on the right. That's pretty interesting. One of these guys on the left here, you can go into a campfire elite, campfire elite. That's a whole 4 campfires we can run with on floor 1. That could be really good. Honestly, I don't see much downside going through that many. I mean, if anything, you're gonna have health. If not, you're gonna have a million upgrades, right? Or you're dead, and at least you tried. So let's go for it. Let's go for it. Go this left side, but do I want to go for try an elite skip? It's possible. It's kind of, I don't know what's the chances of not hitting a enemy in 3 question marks. It looks like it's 10%, 10% per event, and then each time you don't hit a combat, it increases by 10%. So like, let's say this is not a combat, this is not a combat, this is not a combat. That means the next one will have a 40% chance of being a combat. I think something like that. I don't care. I think I'll just go for a full health because who knows? Might not get might not get the number we want. All right, let's just let's figure out if we want to take 2 damage on this turn or 3 damage on this turn, in hopes that we could end the turn next fight and still be positive on health by 3, since we're getting 6 health per turn. Now I could take 0 damage, and the real risk of that isn't too crazy because I'm gonna get weakened by this guy on this turn. Chances I draw 3 strikes next turn is pretty good, but then I'll probably get hit by this guy for what, 8 damage, 7 damage, and then I will. And this guy could also be attacking again. He could also be switching to his buffing, which if it was, that'd be a decent scenario. And if he is buffing, then I also would want to make sure he dies because going from 8 damage per turn to like 14 is pretty significant. Pretty significant change. Normally, my go-to strat on these guys is I would strike, strike, defend, take the 3 damage because it'll guarantee you die next turn. Pretty much no questions because you'll be down. Or I'll strike both of them, I should say, and then defend because you'll be down to 10 health. You'll be down to 7 health. So even if I'm weakened, I can at least kill one of you and maybe defend most of the next attack. And if assuming he attacks for 8 again, then I'll be going even on damage. Right? I take 3 damage this turn, 3 damage next turn if that's the case. I don't think I'd be able to kill them both on the same turn, because I'd be weakened, right? So I can't pull enough strikes for that. But yeah, let's go with my scenario. I think this is because at most I'm taking 6 damage in my head. I think is a fine trade. There's 6 damage, and then I get 2 strikes here, or something equivalent to kill, or 3 strikes, I guess, right? Because I'm still weakened. And just like that, we made out of the fight, taking 6 damage So we come out even. Solid. Solid. Honestly, the where the play on these fights become really important is Act 2, because Act 2 is so hard, bro. Like Act 3 is hard enough because you get to fight two bosses, but the rest of the act before it is not even that bad. I mean, like aside from like a few standout elites, Rectomancer, Act 3 is not so bad compared to Act 2. Act 2 just feels like such a such a juggernaut to go through unless you already have a really set deck. But I don't know. Every time most of the time I gotten out of Act 1, the deck is still in progress. You know what I mean? So, what do we pick here? Shall we get? I mean, Headbutt seems to be a solid pickup because it can go with pretty much any other deck. It has it's better damage than a strike right now. It can help me manipulate my deck a little bit for my the way how the deck. Yeah, yeah, the deck. I think Headbutt seems good, right? I mean, never be upset to pick it up. I mean, Body Slam doesn't do anything for me right now. Obviously, at most it's gonna do like 10 damage per turn. Maybe it's decent against like 3 sentries. Let's like Headbutt doesn't really solve any immediate problems. Like it helps build towards my problem with dealing with the Act 1 at least because I need some damage. So at least this is a little bit more than a strike. But it also leaves the door open to many synergies because it's not like I'm not pigeonholing myself into needing to get blocked because of Body Slam or needing to get some card to synergize with Flex. Headbutt seems solid here. I'm gonna talk through my. I'm gonna take my time. I will. I'm gonna make this run last as long as it has to. All right. Well, because this is a. So here's an interesting turn. I'm gonna take 6 damage no matter what I do here, right? Hopefully we can end the fight next turn, so we don't have to take many more, so we can at least go even on the fight. We have strike, defend, Ascender's Bane, which means we'll get 2 cards from the draw pile, which could be a headbutt, which could be the defense, or it could be one of these cards showing back up. The likelihood that it's going to be a damage card is pretty high, since we have 5 extra cards going into discard, and we have already one here, so that's 6 and 3 defense. So you know, in 2 draws, you expect maybe at least one more strike to show up. Which means if I do 18 damage this turn, you're going to be down to 41 minus 18 is 20, 23 health. Which means in order to kill, I would need to draw bash and headbutt, right? 8 plus 9, 50% more. 9 is what? 99 plus like 13. Is it 12? Is it rounded down? 8 plus 12 is 20. So there's no way to really kill next turn, even with a Vuln down. Right? Because if I bash strike, you're going to take 17 damage this turn, which is going to take you down to, you know, 24 health, right? Instead of 23. 24 health. I mean, if I get 3 strikes or 2 strikes at headbutt, that would kill on that turn. So I guess that the best, if I'm looking for to kill next turn, the best play here is to bash strike. So this does 12 plus 9, which is 21 damage. So not quite enough. Let's just mitigate damage this turn, and hopefully we can deal 15 next turn. Nice. So we went -1 on this fight, -1 health. Fine, we can make up that difference in the coming fight. So I was told that since I just, maybe it's the first enemy, maybe not the second cultist you find. All right, here's the thing. Power through, good, solid block card, right? It will help against sentries, so I can get block going better against them. It'll help against Lagavulin, so I can have block going against him. It's not gonna really help against Gremlin Knob, obviously, because playing strikes against that or skill cards is death sentence. It might help in a scenario against slime if we get a bad split, or if we need to delay the split by a turn by giving us enough block to survive the initial hit. And it's just a decent block card, right? Has synergy with status cards if we ever get those, but probably won't. But if we ever get corruption, it's solid block there too. If we find a way to exhaust the wounds, then it's basically no big deal. I think armaments is interesting as well, but I don't think it's as good as a power through right here. I think I think Havoc is cool, but I don't know where I don't even know how you'd use it well. Like yeah, you'd have to have headbutt, I guess, to manipulate what's on top of your deck, and then be okay with exhausting it. I guess you could headbutt a strike and then exhaust it, and you play for free as well, so you get the value of it. I don't know. Maybe that's the way. All right, transforming a card here. I mean, transform a strike, I guess. Gives me more upside than transforming a defend. I feel like. Because the defend has future synergies with corruption and other skill madness. And almost anything a strike turns into is better than a strike, right? Like a heavy blade, yeah. I mean, it's more damage efficient, more energy efficient than a strike. Unless you upgrade a strike. Okay. We could bash, power through, take 0 damage, and then we could prep next turn. But what are the chances we get three damage cards? We have 7 cards here, 4 of which aren't damage cards, 4 of which are. So 50% chance each card draws. To draw 3 damage cards is pretty low. It wouldn't even get to kill, so I don't even know why I'm stressing about that. But even drawing 2 extra strikes would be good, and to avoid damage this turn, I think it's appropriate. Yeah, okay. So we're not okay. We could draw a power through to guarantee we don't take damage next turn. Okay. Not the funnest of turns here, but at least we're gonna take 0 damage here as well. Yeah, normally on this turn you'd have to settle with taking a little damage, but power through lets us avoid it. Hopefully we're not getting too many wounds in our pile to mess with our draws and slow it down too much. All right, draw another power through. Right, at least it's not powering up too much here. All right, we can definitely bash here for next turn. We're gonna hopefully draw some strikes. we have more damage cards than blocks, so 19 damage is doable. Yep. An uppercut seems pretty good. We just got rid of a strike, so perfect strike doesn't seem make too much sense here. An uppercut is basically a shockwave that we have at home, you know? And it gives it's solid damage early on. A 13 damage card can kill some of those louses sometimes. I like it. We do need more damage for the upcoming elite fight, so. And if we get like Gremlin Knob, it's great to have that 1 turn of weakness sometimes, I would say. Let's take an event, is what I would say. The illusion of choice. Alright. Uppercut already given immense value here. I don't think there was much else to do there but take 13 damage. So this turn we're gonna take 16 damage. Unless we block. I can headbutt uppercut back to the top to basically guarantee when you die. And you're probably when on this since you've attacked twice, you're probably gonna do the weaken attack next, so kinda like the idea of just making sure I take 0 damage. That's already took a big hit here. Hopefully guarantee a win on this turn. If not, pretty much a win on next turn. As long as we get 1 strike or a bash, sure. Brutality, interesting. Doesn't really do much without synergy. Having extra card draw is always nice. I do have health to spare right now, but we are going to be going through some elites in a bit, which may not stay true. I mean, I like brutality. I've been picking it up more lately. I've been enjoying it, but I don't know. The health loss is kind of hard to swallow right now. I kind of want to stay healthy until maybe. I mean, a brutality at the end of the act is a bit more interesting for me. Like I don't need the scaling that the option with brutality and rupture gives right now. That'd be more helpful in Act 2, but right now it doesn't really do much for me. I don't have the energy to really make use of that extra card draw anyways on each turn. Now dual wield. And I don't know how to make dual wield work when I don't have so little energy. I don't have any zero cost cards to play it with, like anger or anything. Like I don't have any powers I want to duplicate really. Warcry might be interesting because I can at least top deck something for next turn if I don't need it immediately. It might be good right now, but it might become a bit painful in their deck later on. I'm leaning on skip really. There's none of this really helps with our elite. None of this really helps with us in our upcoming fight. So let's just skip. And what should we upgrade? Uppercut seems like a pretty easy go-to. Heavy blade won't increase its damage because we don't have any strength. Bash could be good, but I think I'd rather upgrade uppercut if I'm upgrade bash. I don't know really need to upgrade power through the 20 block. Right now I just need to make sure I have the damage to make through this fight. Upgrading a headbutt could be good. I mean 3 extra damage. It's nothing to sweat. I think I'd upgrade the uppercut though. The extra turn a week could be very valuable against 2 of these elite fights. Like this guy. Should I play this turn? I think I should. If they draw bash next turn, I can do bash defend or defend strike. All right, we can put up. I guess we're taking damage. We don't have to take damage this turn. That's good. 54 health. All right. 27 health. So might need potion here. Can take no damage again this turn, and we hopefully draw. We're gonna draw strike headbutt. Is that enough? Oh, but it is, but barely. Pretty smooth Lagavulin fight. Lasted a turn longer than you'd normally like, but I think that uppercut upgrade actually proved very, very key in making sure we didn't take too much damage. Let's see what here. Does Iron Wave help me against slime? Not really, I think. Do I need the extra damage card from this? I don't feel like I do. Is Flex here better than skipping though? I think I skip here again, but Havoc. Like if I picked up Warcry, a Havoc now could be interesting because then I could have a free way of putting whatever I want on top deck. Like honestly, sticking Heavy Blade on top for that wouldn't actually not be so bad for this deck because Heavy Blade, all right, it's a big hitter, but you know I would much prefer many other cards in its place right now. That being said, since I do have Heavy Blade, I guess a flex could make sense. It would just be the matter of drawing them in the same turn, which isn't guaranteed with literally no extra draw in my deck except headbutt, kind of, to manipulate it, I guess. Flex is the only intriguing pick here. Does immediately improve one of our cards, and it could, but it's not good against Knob, obviously, because it's gonna make him kill us quicker. It's not great against Sentry. I mean, it's okay against Sentry. I guess is the real downside to playing against him, and it's okay against Slime if we can line up the turn on the split. But that's like hard to do with no draw right now. So I think I'm gonna skip. Like I'm iffy on Flex. If I was like if I don't know, I think we can skip. We skip. Whatever's on this card draw, I'm sure will be more intriguing. Oh, great! A no attack on turn one. How kind, how very kind. So this guy is gonna give frail a hit, right? On hit. Yeah, that's fine. Let's. Guess we just Kill ya. And worry about you next. Definitely gonna have to worry about you. We'll use a block push in here if we don't want to take too much damage, but this is helpful. Maybe you can block here, and hopefully kill you next turn. Thank you. Yeah, that block pusher could have saved me some health against the elite, but it's gonna save me some health right now. I'll take that. Cleave is interesting. I think it could help us against sentries, and we have a 50% chance of going up against them upcoming. And it's not a bad damage card on its own. It's 8 damage per energy, better than playing a strike. And if we upgrade it, it becomes even better because for every target it hits, it's even more value over a strike, right? I think Cleave is the most interesting pick here. Brutality, again, not that interested. Second heavy blade, definitely not interested. I think Cleave makes sense. We don't have any solution to AoE right now, so I'll take it. Sundial, ooh. Love having a little bit extra energy in the deck. Alright, let's take whatever this is. 3 sentries. I think I want to mitigate too much damage here, so let's take a potion. Some extra armor coming our way. Let's... We're gonna take 6 damage if I don't play a strike, but it might help me get you low enough to lethal, because you'll be at 22, 13, 17 health. That is easy. That's 3 strikeable. Or a bat strike doesn't work because he needs to get vuln. That won't happen on this turn. So how many draws is successful there? You get down to 17 health. Uppercut, cleave kills. Strike, cleave kills. Uppercut, cleave kills. Uppercut, strike kills. Uppercut. I guess if we draw out these defends, it won't kill. Which means if I take the damage this turn, that's. I think I'm just gonna go with my gut and try to get you low. Take a little hit here. Oh, you got 16 health. Even more in kill range. Of course, we draw 3 defense. Well, I mean, in this situation, I think I just block. It's unfortunate, but I think I have to on this turn. I was hoping not to draw 3 defense, but it is what it is. At least we draw power through for this turn, so we don't take too much hits. We'll definitely just block and attack. Alright. Definitely block here. Alright. And then we gotta hopefully maybe kill the guy in the middle quickly. Wow. Well there. I guess the chances of drawing that aren't 0. Alright. Cool draws. I'm sorry I couldn't kill him on turn 2. I drew 3 defense. What was I supposed to do? Alright, this is gonna be a rough fight. I guess I played power through and headbutt it. What else do I want to headbutt anyways? In there, probably not like basically nothing. I guess we could hit you. Grab a power through for next turn. Alright. You'll be donezoed in 2 turns, I hope. Still drawing hella dazes somehow when they're not even the majority of the deck anymore. Alright, well you're dead. You're dead at least. This is rough. Hey, I guess he has vulnerable for next turn. Really, I'll draw some damage cards. Ah, that's pretty lucky. alright. Could have gone better. We just didn't draw 3 defends on turn 2, you know? There were like 6 other attacks in that same draw pile. Anger. I don't know. It's hard to say no to an anger. Does more damage. I don't really. I don't know if a metallicize makes sense here. Not against slime boss really. I guess it's good on against lag or gremlin knob if I get turn 1. Oh, I guess against lag that's pretty guaranteed, but against knob. Pretty low health too. Maybe I don't want to take the 3rd elite. I mean, if I could rest and go for it, but what if I just take 3 upgrades into slime boss with this much health instead? I mean, those both are pretty sketchy, I guess. Maybe the value of a 3rd relic is is better than an upgrade in that case. Well, I might be giving up two upgrades for it. 2 upgrades for a relic. I don't know. I think I could fit an anger. I feel like I could use more hard hitters. It would have been great against a sentry fight, honestly. Flooding my deck with more than just dazes at least. Do I want to upgrade into this fight? I guess I can rest just in case this event's a fight, and then I can smith right before the elite. I have 230 gold. I could check out the shop. Maybe I'll say that for next floor though. Oh no, you the illusion of choice. I see. Choices matter. A shrug could be pretty good to have, honestly. I mean, it's not great against Gremlin Knob, but literally everything else coming up after this elite fight, it'll be very nice to have. And Evolve could be good against Slime, but and I guess against Chosen on the next floor, but if I really want to, if I really want to plan that far ahead and just for a hallway fight, even. I don't. I guess a shrug and a and a strike removal sounds pretty good to me. Do I need a potion for this elite fight? I'll be able to afford one, right? 126. What's up? I just started like 30 minutes ago, but yeah, I'm grinding. Mm-hmm. 6:30, 30 a.m. No, it's always 4 and sometimes 3. But actually, is it sometimes 5? I don't think it's sometimes 5. I'm pretty sure it's always 4 and sometimes 3. Drug, kaboom. Wait, what? Ah, this is the first one. I've been trying to take my time for once. I guess it's all right, but I already have at end of turn healing, and I don't think I need it. I feel like it's just gonna slow my deck. Yeah, but I feel like it slows my damage down too much for now. I don't have card draw other than in the bag and one shrug. What glowing thing? Oh, oh yeah. I installed some like information mods. I can like mark my path. Yeah, I can hold right click to change the color. I just click on the path I want to go, like what I want to mark. Like I like marking rest height green and elite red. I think yeah, and then this is also like tells you potion chance. This tells me like what percent chance of what my next event gonna be. I guess pretty. I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, I think I'll take a fire potion just to make this elite fight easier. Hmm. What do I want to upgrade? No, you get it if you beat Act 3 on the three main characters: Ironclad, Defect, the Silent. You will unlock the key system, which you need. Well, you have to give up a rest site basically for one part of the key. I usually do it at the end of Act 3. Like I could always use a rest site before that, I guess. And hopefully by the time in Act 3, I'm strong enough that it's okay to rem- ignore one. Yeah. So Cleave is would be a good upgrade if I think I have three sentries still coming up, but I just fought them, which means that there's no chance I'll beat them. It'll be either the red guy or Lagavulin up next. Which I don't know. I guess Bash is helpful, most helpful against both. Like Headbutt is +3 damage, Anger is +2, but the fights are usually pretty short. It's not gonna have much chance to scale with for Anger. I feel like. I think I am gonna Bash, but I mean, upgrading Cleave could be helpful against Slime if the split doesn't go so well. Yeah, I mean it's more it's a one energy cost for 11 damage, even if it's not for the AOE. So it's not I think solid. All right, it's this guy. Ooh, Bash on turn one, big. Love a Bash on turn one. Ooh, uppercut on turn two as well. That's big. That means he's gonna be his unless I don't kill him on this turn. His hit won't be as hard. That was pretty smooth. Guess I didn't need the fire potion, but it can help with the split. A rupture. Yeah, I probably don't need the dex potion. Yeah. What do I want here? Spot weakness could be good for next floor. It's not going to be too useful against slime since I'd only be able to use it on turn 3 pretty much. Rupture. Well, if I had anything that took away my health, I guess it'd be an interesting consideration for scaling. But I don't have anything for it, so it's kind of a nothing right now. Yeah, there's one called Brutality. It gives you card draw, one extra card draw per turn, but it also hurts you per every by one health per turn. There's a lot of cards that do self damage on the Ironclad though. So like it has a yeah, it's a lot of Ironclads. It has a lot of self damage synergy with Rupture for, but it's not really helpful for this floor. I think I'm gonna take Spot Weakness, even if it's not gonna be super helpful. If I get it off, it'll make Heavy Blade actually worth playing, and everything else better, obviously. Yeah, that Strafe gain multiplies for each target it hits, right? All right, I guess I don't have to rest here. That's just nice. This is a more drawn out fight. I think having an extra turn of Vuln could be good because it will help line up the split damage a bit better. Or should I upgrade Power Through so just in case I want to delay the split, I can at least not take too much damage on that turn. I mean, one energy cost 20 block card. That's insane value. The thing is though, it goes into your hand unlike the other ones that go into your draw pile. So when you play it, at least you won't have to see those wounds for like at least two more turns probably because you're in the discard. That's why it makes this so the wounds not as bad compared to the other cards that give wounds on this guy. No, they're just cards that slow down your deck because you can't play them, you can't do anything with them. They just sit there taking up space. Yeah, the medical kit you can exhaust them, for example, and Ironclad has a lot of exhaust synergies. Or you could use fire breathing, which every time you draw a status or curse card, it does like AoE damage. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I've never met. I don't know how you get it to work though. I feel like it's kind of unreliable, but I bet it's really fun when you get it. It's a fire breathing deck. I guess. I guess anger or bash, anger or bash. They got me. I'm gonna do bash. Because if I get bash on turn one, the vulnerable will stay until for the split turn. And I will use potions to make that split better if I get the choice. Alright. Okay. We'll definitely uppercut then. Let's get spot weakness for his attack turn on top. I guess I should have probably I probably should put power through on top. 22 plus 15, 37 damage. That is gonna make him split. But just barely. 37 plus 20, 57, 67. You'll be down to 33 health. I'm okay with that split. Let's do it. Oh, 33 health. My math was off. Oh, this would be a big heavy blade. I could probably just kill you. That's how a slime fight's supposed to go. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it probably would have smarter to save the explosion for after he split, because then it would have done 20 damage instead of just 10, but whatever. Didn't matter. It probably actually might have been bad if they both, on that attack pattern, I wouldn't have been able to kill them like that. They had the 40 health. Or should they? Maybe it would be fine. I don't know. I think offering is the easy pick here. The limit break gives pretty crazy scaling. Impervious is like also just a million block. Well, I heal 6 after each combat, so as long as I don't take too much damage during, it's pretty worth. I mean, the energy and card draw is pretty. It's like good every. It's good in every deck. It's a glue card, you could say. Really hard not to. It's really hard to say no to, really. Limit break is also. It opens up into a very strong scaling, but I already have. I don't know if I need to combine it with spot weakness. I think spot weakness can carry give me an alright amount of strength for the run. Or at least for Act 2. Maybe for Act 3 it'd be nice to have something else. I think I'll take offering. I mean, Impervious is also great. It's just a million block on a turn that you might need it. Or like no downside really. I think I'll take offering. It's hard to say no to. Alright, I'm not taking Runic Dome. I'm not taking Sozu, so I guess I'm taking Philosopher's Stone or skipping. Enemy's intense, yeah. Maybe once I get a thousand extra hours, I'll take that, but I'm not there yet. I guess Philosopher's Stone gives the most upside for the littlest downside. They just have one extra strength per fight. Like, we can play with that. It's gonna suck against the birds, but and anything like the Book of Stab is gonna hit a lot harder. We have uppercut for Book of Stabbing at least. That'll make him hurt less, as well as letting me hurt him more. I think I'll take philosophers. I don't know. I don't really want to not have potions. I also don't want to not see their intents for sure. All right, now we have. Oh yeah, we spent money last round. Watch this. This is what you could do. I'm on green. Mark the campfires. Mark the elites. Boom. Now I can easily make a path in my head because the important stuff's highlighted for me. I do need to get a burning elite eventually. I've saved it for on Act 3, and usually it hasn't really bitten me back for doing that. And since I feel like Act 2 is way honestly harder to get through than Act 3, even though I've been dying on Act 3 boss, but like getting through the floor itself, I think is easier on Act 3. I want to maybe save myself on Act 2 a bit. But I'm gonna have to go through an elite pretty quickly, no matter what. I'm gonna have to hope. Honestly, what's my deck good against? It's probably okay against the Book of Stabbing. Honestly, it's probably it has the most against that, and also the Slavers. I could probably do some work against them if I get a good draw turn one. The Gremlin Leader, I think I'll be okay. I'm not sure though. What does my deck need more of right now? Could use some more defensive cards maybe. Got like nothing in terms of block except I'll shrug it off and power through, which I guess is pretty sufficient. But I don't think it is actually. It's more than nothing, I guess. I mean, Act 2 events are really good, so that row of question marks is pretty tempting. And hopefully I won't lose too much health in 2 encounters. I could obviously go this way for 1 encounter, but I'd be interested to look at some more cards here. Dang. This is how you this is how you actually spend some time on a run. 40 minutes I just got in Act 2. Holy. This is how you do it. Why did I pull it? It's fine. It's all good. It's all good, man. We did it. We survived encounter 1 in Act 2. That's big. Ooh, an upgraded whirlwind. Oh my god. An upgraded whirlwind. And I have offering. And I have a 4th energy with Philosopher's Stone. That sounds like a no-brainer. But maybe True Grit would have been better. I don't know. I did say I need more defensive cards, but it doesn't feel too bad to go this way. Man, I wish I could whirlwind headbutt, but I can't. I could spot weakness headbutt, but then I'd have only 2 energy for whirlwind. Yeah, just do 36 damage, I guess. Power through this turn. Nice. Very nice. Hopefully we can kill him on this turn somehow. 35 damage. See what we can do. A lot of... What's up, Booty Hunter 23? You're right. I meant like spot weakness headbutt because I knew he'd attack on next turn, so I at least have it for next turn. Or the last turn, I guess, now that we're at. But yeah, I thought getting the damage out early is important too. Was important enough to just take the whirlwind. Yeah, man, that's why I love taking headbutt early because if it can it basically synergize with anything that you eventually build into, right? I don't think I need any of these. I really want more card draw. All I got is an offering and 1 shrug. I think I skip. Like sword boomerang, good with strength, but I skip. I'm not sold. If I'm not at least 80% sold, I'm not picking. What do I want to upgrade? Oh my god. Free upgrade. I guess offering? Better offering goes a long way, right? And a whole draw 5. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I was like, I don't know if one spot weakness is gonna do it for that energy. We are against champ. Right. I don't think I'm feeling too desperate right now, I hope. Well, I mean that feeling can change pretty quickly in this game, so hopefully that'll be okay. Oh no, it's the plant man. No. 36 damage this turn, or 11 plus 18 plus 10? 11 damage? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. This is a pretty strong turn one. Philosopher's Stone. Yeah, does make that. If I guess if at the end of the day we can't kill him in time, it might be over. I don't think we have the means to face tank that. Face tank him either. Yeah, it's a real test of metal for sure. 18 health, hey. That's why I want to headbutt. I guess whirlwind. This is doing 19 damage. Oh, I should I should have mathed it out, huh? Right. Whatever. That should be all right. Mathing everything out is tough. I think I've done it twice, like a couple times in Act One, and every time I was off like by like one or two numbers. Havoc with headbutt, I guess I can headbutt heavy blade on top and get rid of that, or a strike on top to help thin my deck a bit, maybe during fights. And I probably had to upgrade it for it to be usable. Uh, but would that be filling up my deck too much? I'm not gonna be able to upgrade it before the elite. I think I'll skip. Havic's tempting though. I don't like. I don't either, but I feel like I just don't know how to use it well. So I've been more tempted to try to pick it up just to check it out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That would make it much more tempting too. I agree. Yeah, we could use some scaling in our deck right now. Oh, 6 max HP ain't nothing but a peanut. I hope. Offering turn one. Can we perhaps see Whirlwind show up? I'm overdrawing if I use it though. Alright, let's get rid of some cards real quick then. No. Yeah, you can only hold 10 cards, right? Guess I just block here. Yeah. I've been playing nothing but Ironclad for the last 80 hours, so I've at least gotten those numbers pretty stuck in my head lately. Um, you die if I strength flex ritual dagger, charge it with, even without ritual, even without flex. Holy value. Felt like enough. Just wanted to make sure. Take a extra second. Normally my runs go like by like 20, 30 seconds. Or 20, not 20. Usually my runs end in like 30 minutes, so I've been trying to take a new approach to this run by taking my time. I've been enjoying it. Yeah, we don't really have yeah, we don't have any power, so do I want rupture? Just for the heals? Nah. Yeah, maybe rage. We do have a lot of attacks, right? And we have card draw to make sure that we can make rage usable on a turn, hopefully, with offering. I could use more block in general, I think, too. Yeah, I think rage makes sense. Alright. I want to go left or right? I mean, it's a campfire into another campfire. Like, how dangerous could that be? Seems pretty sensible. Hmm. Should I upgrade Ritual Dagger for the scaling? Yeah, I was thinking the dagger too. It's like upgrading a feed, but for damage, right? Like it must make sense. Might get to like 40 damage by the time we get to the champ if things go well. Okay. 9 times 4 is 36. 14 times 4 is how much? What's that number? I didn't have those math tables in kindergarten or whatever. 14 times 4, 56. That's enough damage to kill most of you. I'll take that. I'll take 8 damage. But in reality, it's like 2 damage. Because I heal. Oh my god, Charon's ashes. True. The card draw was like is like perfect on the turn. Perfect one turn 1-2. It is OP, but we don't have any exhaust except offering right now. Oh, hopefully we get something. Ugh, Thunderclap. Thunderclap with Whirlwind, right? Thunderclap with Leave, even. Oh yeah, well, true. Ritual Dagger, right? That does exhaust as well. My fault. That's 2 cards. We have a 4th energy. I think I could take a Thunderclap. Maybe it won't improve my deck that much. You're so right. I try not to think this card is even in my deck. Yeah, it might be too weak. And I don't have the card... Again, don't really have the card draw to be able to line it up effectively, maybe, but... You like Iron Wave? Even, I guess having any block is solid here. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really feeling too strong anywhere here. Yeah, I think I'll skip. It was Thunderclap or not anything else. Cause at least Thunderclap synergized with Whirlwind and Cleave, but otherwise, self-forming clay, that could be huge. Ah, I see what you're saying. I never thought of it of that card like a strength card. Right, double the value. I mean, I do think it's a stat packed card though. Like if especially when you upgrade it just on its own merit, one energy for 7 attack and 7 block. Ah, I see what you mean. the twin strike, but one of the strikes is a block. I guess so. I like Clay. Yeah, Clay is really solid. I completely agree. I was just looking at it for a while, just to admire its how good it is for me. Hopefully, our deck feels really simple, but this it's been performing quite well. Heavy Blade for that a bigger hit. Yeah, I think it's time. I think that's a solid idea. It was either that or spot weakness for me, but get that hit. Cookie clutter. Hey, anything to get me my first win. I'm down to try on a20h. Do I want to take the event? What's my chances this event's a fight? 20%. Okay. I mean, yeah, I'll take the event. Oh, I'll fight. Oh yeah, true Coliseum event's so good. I'm totally fighting. You can't take my gold. Oh, amazing. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic turn one. Amazing. Kind of like an event. Yeah. Should I go for dagger? Where's my dagger at? Oh. Oh man. Well, do I want to take the damage here? I guess I'd take what? Can't play any attacks because you're gonna die. Sure. I'll take 5. I heal 1. It's worth. It's worth. Red mask. I think I skipped these. Upgraded cleave though. Coliseum. All right. I'll just hit you. Uh, damn. All right. Works for me. All right. Not take too much damage here. 14 damage. 1 powered through. The synergy it's cooking these guys, cooking them. Much needed AoE on that turn. It went so well. Okay, what's the most damage I can do here? 9, 11. You mean with fire breathing or something, or like right now I can? Oh yeah, true, because it burns them. Yeah. 21, 15. That kills, right? That's 36. Juggernaut. Oh my god. Oh my god. With my one shrug it off and power through. In 4 blocks. And I guess rage. I guess there's something there. It could work later, yeah. Eh. Yeah. With power through, I am looking for a feeling of pain in general. Yeah, is it gonna help me with the champ fight? Probably not, right? If it does, it's probably gonna be a very low impact anyways. Gotta worry about what's in front of us. The red mask already put it in work. Right. There's those. Honestly, this is some of the smoothest Act 2 fights I've ever done in my entire Ascension 20 attempts, which is probably in like the 40s right now. Uh, Maybe taking your time really is the way, bro. Duplication potion, though. Did I just take my fruit juice and take it? Left or right? Right. This guy again. All right. Let's see what we got here. Okay, fair enough. The dagger's showing up every time at the right time. That's crazy. Yeah, they're a little all over the place right now. Bloodletting, yeah. Extra energy with whirlwind. It's hard to say no to. Weak potion? Nah. Shall we upgrade or rest? Maybe make bloodletting better. I'll sip on one of these for this. Hmm. How rude. Yeah. All right. We can get. Man, if only had some a pommel strike or something here. Yeah, retro dagger's gonna put in work. Put spot weakness back on top. I'm gonna just do 69. Damn. What? You're not attacking this turn? Guess I'll take advantage because you're gonna weaken me here. Oh my god. Um. Right. Just spot weakness probably for the headbutt. Bro, why you not? Bro's not attacking me. I guess that's a good thing. I don't know why I'm complaining. All right. This'll hurt. How much we doing? 51. 51 duplication. Maybe if we weren't weakened. Man, bro just doesn't want to attack. 43. All right, 6 health to enrage. Hey, what? This is getting sketchy, yeah. Trust the process. Don't need to rush. No need to rush. No need to rush. Oh, I guess I should have rushed. No blocks. I guess I did just draw them. Maybe I should have known that. Oh. Hey, it was a good attempt. You know, making it to Act 2 boss on first attempt of the stream doesn't happen every time. Doesn't happen every time. Usually I'd probably die in a hallway fight. Honestly, this guy just like attacked twice. The whole fight. And at the perfect times, really. Oh well. Not not a shabby run though. I'm alright. I'm overall okay with how that went.